There we are. I think I am live. I'm going to check my channel before I greet everyone. Give me a second. It has been a while since I've done anything like this in the past. Let's see. Or in a while.
Yeah, I heard the guy.
Okay.
Let's
see. That seems to be working.
In the past.
Feel the sound? What do we got here? We got nobody watching yet. Am I public? Is this public? I think it's public. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got people. I don't know where the people are. It doesn't say how many people are watching or anything. Live cringy YouTubers. 3 people. Oh, I see. You know what? Let me tweet this out. And I'll be right with you guys. I'll just tweet it out. You know, bring in any stragglers who might be interested. Live now. Let me talk about cringy. Yes. Cringy YouTubers. Okay. And hey man, how you doing? Okay. And I'll be hey Ninjaroo. Let me just tweet out my no, that's not what I want. Give me a second. Where are we? Give me a break, man. Talking about the cringe. Just a minute. About the cringe. Okay, ready? Is that working? Okay, guys. Well, come by. It's been a while. Been a long time actually, maybe 3 weeks since I put up a video. Come by to you. This is something that we're going to be talking about human relations today and some things that I've picked up and some books that I've been reading, some things that are on my mind. Cheers. Of course, feel free to leave me questions. Hey guys, hi. Aji Marikan. Yeah, I want to talk about you too. Aji Marikan, check out that guy. Okay, so long time no see. This is the first drink I've had tonight. Is it? Oh, I had a beer like 3 hours ago. Just one, small, short boy. Let me explain some bullshit to you, okay? Okay, this is a 9% strong Chew High, but look at the brand. It's top value. So it's the discount version that my wife's mother bought us because she was trying to be nice. Hey, Tomo Kampai, Shuffle Replay, Jason Horton, J-Vlog. Anexac. Like my hairdo? Okay. I need a haircut soon. I'm growing it out so I can get a good haircut. And I don't, I drink the real strong zero stuff, but she doesn't drink, so she can't really appreciate the taste. And my wife was being polite by saying, "Yeah, we'll drink it," but I don't really want to drink it. But I thought, I'll drink in front of you just to tell you. Well, it's not that bad. I think I'm a snob, but I feel like it might give me a hangover. I don't know. Ajimokari had a mojito flavor one time. Oh, I like mojitos. I should try that. What brand was it? Tell me what brand was it. Is it Kidding? See, this is what I usually drink. I got a backup just in case I run out. I got the Suntory. This is what I usually drink. The Suntories, right? And the top value. And the Suntories will cost you about 100 yen for the short boys, 150 for the tall boys in a supermarket. In the convenience store, they'll cost you 50 yen more. But let's get to some stuff, okay? Where do I even start? I don't even know. It's crazy. So I've been gone for a while. I went to America because my father was going to get an operation on his leg, but he decided. No, I'll talk about politics. He decided he didn't want to get the operation. My dad's kind of my hero. I'm not ashamed to say. Oh man, so many things I want to talk about. My God, it's just amazing. So many things. So one of the things I value about you, what I pride myself on YouTube, is being fairly honest with you guys about stuff. Is canned water with whiskey brand like a normal thing in Japan? Canned water, yeah. No, that's pretty normal. Opamiga. Upamiga. Pretty normal. Yeah. I don't especially enjoy it. I drink the good stuff. Look what I got for my birthday, man. Check that out. Shiba Strudel, only sold in Japan, apparently. Mizu, see? It says Mizunara. It's a special Japanese brand. It's really good, too. Quite expensive. Okay. One of the things I pride myself on is being honest with you. And one of the things I've knocked other YouTubers for is being dishonest with you. I don't want to bring up some shit again, but just so I can just to not beat around the bush. I have knocked Tokyo Sam, TKO Sam in the past for bragging that he's a real honest vlogger because he's not. I mean I haven't seen him in a while, so maybe he is now. I don't know. I'm very willing to let bygones be bygones, and let bygones be bygones, and I'm not trying to stir up a hornet's nest here. But it just bothered me when not just that he would brag about being honest when he wasn't, is that he would knock other vloggers and claim that he was the most. He would sell himself on that, and it's a fake brand. I didn't appreciate that. Now I've been very honest with you guys, but there have been many things I've kept to myself because they're none of your business. And there's things I don't want to share with you because there are things I don't want to share. And a few vloggers have come up and have, in the past, and have been very, very honest, and I've shouted them out. One of them was that Daniel guy. What was it? Hiding in my room guy. Now, I have not seen his videos in literally months. I've heard through the comments on my videos that he got divorced, went back to England. I did see one video when he went back to England, and I thought, wow, it's kind of boring. Well, I just wondered, but it wasn't terrible. It was fine. It was good. I just wondered, what's he going to do for an audience now? Hey, Tomo. Then I heard that he came back to Japan and he's just back again. So whatever, I don't care. But I realized after watching him for a while that he's not just honest. He shares too much, and it's cringy. So I made a video called the cringiest cringiest YouTuber, and it's him. And I thought so for a while. He just gave too much information, like talk about going home and pleasuring himself, and nobody needs to know stuff like that, you don't have to describe every single thing that you do in your life. Everybody poops, okay? But nobody needs to hear about that stuff, right? Everyone does certain bodily functions that we don't need to share. There's no point. You don't learn anything. I think one of the beautiful things about YouTube is being able to share something and learn from this. And I didn't really see that happening with Daniel's videos, and it was frustrating because he's an intelligent guy. The last I've heard, I thought he was fairly intelligent, but he seemed also to be extremely unaware and simultaneously aware of his own existence. It was strange. It was anyway. The thing is, I just didn't enjoy watching his videos anymore. I didn't get anything out of them. So I stopped, and that's it. And I made that video. He actually made a response video, but I did not even watch it because I've been YouTubing so long now that I don't care if you make a video about me anymore. If it's really long, I'm probably not going to watch it unless I care about what you have to say, and I didn't. I just noticed my closet door is open, so I didn't. And anyway, that's fine. So let's get back to honesty, right? Another honest, hey Warrior Wimp. Yeah, man, how you doing, man? Another honest YouTuber is a guy named Ryan Boundless, which I've talked about in the past when he used to make videos. And I was in America, about 2 weeks ago, and I got an email from R. Gary. You might know him as a really bearded, slightly balding guy, big guy. He's been in a few of my videos before. He makes so many videos. Jan Fam, be polite. Jan Fam, cheers to you. Look, this is my second beer of the whole day, but you can feel free to call me an alcoholic because that's what you like to do. So Ryan Boundless apparently made some videos, and our Gary emailed me. He said, I'm watching Ryan Boundless and I have to throw up. I have to throw up. You need a barf bag or something like that. He just said something about throwing up. And I did not bother clicking on that. That was like 2.5 weeks ago. So yesterday or the day before, I was on the train and I thought, I wonder what our Gary was talking about. So I went to Ryan Boundless's channel, 3 weeks or 2 weeks after he told me about it. I'm mentioning that because I want you to know I'm fairly able to Alex Stasis, yeah, I'll have a drink, at least one drink a day, maybe a beer. Not every single day, but anyway. So I checked out Ryan Boundless's channel, and I will say this before. Let me back up. A few months ago, I had heard they'd gone to Africa, and I checked out his channel, and I got to say I was pretty impressed. I thought, that's really nice. Good for him. He's off in Africa having an adventure. Isn't that nice? I've traveled to many, many third world countries. I should say developing countries. When I was 20, I got a backpack, $2,000, and I traveled for 10 months, living in the cheapest hotels, camping outside, just having a great time. And I see Ryan Boundless doing that. I thought, great, good for him. He's in Africa having a good time. And hey, man, how do you doing, Red Valley? I'm sorry I missed you, man. Really, I was just so busy coming back. So anyway, that's the last video I saw. Ryan Boundless moving to Africa, and I think he did a video about a gym, and I saw that, a gym in Africa. And it was okay. It was a good video. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, our Gary told me that his latest videos are disgusting. So after 2.5 weeks, I finally was bored enough to click on one, and then I clicked on a few. And apparently, Ryan Boundless is now talking. He's interviewing various girls that he's having sex with, and getting them to say things on. Yeah, okay, Tomo. It's different subject now. He's getting these girls to say to say on camera how much they enjoy having sex with him, basically. Okay, and all I felt was I didn't feel so much it was cringy. I just felt, well, yeah, it was cringy, but I was kind of sorry for him and for the girls. I felt sorry for both of them. Yeah. After the fight, Gary's fine. Gary's fine. He'll show you he's angry, but he's fine. I like Gary. Anyway, and I support Gary on Patreon. So there you go. So yeah, and I was thinking about this, and I was thinking, I don't really want to hear anyone saying and I guess maybe he's proud that women will say that to him, but I think any man would be happy to hear that, but I wouldn't want to share it. And just to compare, to show you some things, I started thinking also about, well, now he lives in Mexico now, but he was in Africa, I think. I don't know. Maybe he was in Mexico. I don't know. Okay, Tama. Yeah. Okay. So, this is not about you, Tama. Okay. Congratulations, you had another bad relationship with another crazy YouTuber, probably. Anyway, this is what I started thinking. There's some things I just don't want to share. Just give you an example. I never, ever congratulate my wife on her birthday or on our anniversary in public on YouTube or Facebook. Some of my friends do. Some of my good friends do. Who's Papa Frank? I don't know who Papa Frank is. I just find that cringy, to be honest. And there have been YouTube couples on YouTube, like the Texan in Japan, who I really like. They're really both nice people. I've met them in person, and I really like them. They were great YouTubers before they stopped making YouTubes. But they would sometimes kiss on camera and tell do be lovey-dovey and stuff. And I was like, oh, come on, just get on with the content, man. I don't want to see that part. Filthy Frank. Okay, I thought so. Oh, yeah, he's great. Well, he's a legend. Yeah. So then I thought, I started thinking about what is the difference between, getting a woman to say how much she enjoys, your sexual prowess or your sexual activity, whatever, your having sex with her, and another couple, talking, kissing on camera, being all lovey-dovey, like, oh, I love you so much, babe. And I gotta say, they're both equally cringy to me. I suppose you could argue that at least one is pure and, sweet and everything, but there's just some things I think you don't need to share. Like that kind of destroys the polite fence that exists between human beings. And I want to point something out. So I was reading this book. I picked it up for like how much was it? $6 it was in a bin sale in America about a year and a half ago. Okay. Why Manners Matter. It's by a speechwriter named Lucinda Holdsforth, and she's Australian. Very, very well read, incredible. I'm an English major, and she stumped me on a couple of things. I was like, who is that? She's better read than I am. She's a professional speechwriter. And she was talking about a hairdresser that she had a great hairdresser. And one day, and she just started telling the hairdresser too much information about Tomo, that's the first intelligent thing you've said all day. Just kidding. She told her hairdresser too much information, and it got to the point where the hairdresser, because of her fault, because of her letting down her guard or crossing that polite wall, that the hairdresser started saying things like, we should go out for a drink sometime, and he started becoming very familiar, to the point that she couldn't stand it anymore. So she stopped going to the hairdresser because she didn't want to be that close to him. And she realized that it's all her fault, right? And that reminded me of something that I noticed years ago. And let me tell you something about good writing. A good writer, this is something Hemingway said, a good writer will tell you what you already know, but have not been able to put into words, or have not been able to, really appreciate the way the writer has been able to see it, right? So many years ago, I was teaching 4 housewives. They're all quite a bit older than me, like 10 or 15 years older than I was. They lived in Yagoto in Nagoya, very ritzy part of town. There were 4 of them. One of them was hot as hell. The other 3 were all elegant. The 2 were elegant, and one was tired because she had 4 children. But they were all very nice. And the way it would work is I would go to the station. One of them would pick me up. They would take turns picking me up and taking me to a house, one of their houses. And they would all sit around a kitchen table, and I would teach them for 1 hour. And then for 30 minutes, we would have cake and coffee together. That was the deal. I got paid I think 6,000 yen an hour, or 600 yen for an hour and a half. And I got this was the first part. This was my first private English teaching job that I got after coming to Japan. And I got it from a guy named Greg, who was the head teacher at this school I worked part-time at. And he was leaving Japan. He was going off to travel. So he was like, Victor, you want this? You want to take over for me? Fernando Noble. Greetings. What do Canadian people say? I don't know. What's a greeting from Canada? Anyway, so one of the students, her name, I'll even tell her name because it's been years and she'll never watch this. Her name, and it's a typical name. Her name is Tokyo. Not Tokyo. Tokyo. I saw Tokyo Drew. Hey, Tokyo Drew. Her name was Tomo. Was it Tomoko or I don't remember. Was it just Tomo? I don't maybe Tomoe, Tomoyo, something Tomo. I don't remember. But anyway, she's a very elegant, attractive older woman, and she played golf. And she started telling. This is when cell phones were just becoming popular, and she started telling me. We became kind of close because her English was the best out of the group, and my Japanese was not very good then. This is literally 25 years ago. In fact, one of the women has since died since this happened. Hey, Lung Puppy. So anyway, the woman told me about this man who was chasing her at the golf course, right? She's married to a doctor, you know, and not to be critical, but these women were all socialites, you know, and they kind of looked down on me because I'm an English teacher, right? And I was teaching them. I know they were kind of snobby, and I did not, you know, my father is a medical professional as well, but I never let on that I was, you know, raised well or anything. I didn't care if they looked down on me. I'm quite, luckily, I'm quite confident in who I am. I don't need, you know, I don't need their approval. I could give a shit, but I just let them look down on me and kind of think they're better than me. Whatever. I didn't care. I would pretend not to understand, but anyway, so Tomoe or Tomoko or whatever her name was, not the Tomoko on this channel, of course, who I have not seen since June 26, I think. Where are you, Tomoko? Anyway, she told me about this man that was chasing her, and she was like, I don't know what to do. He likes me, and I'm married, and all this crap. And I said, do whatever makes you happy. You know, what am I going to say? And after that, she stopped talking to me. Like, she shut up, and I realized that she had regretted telling me too much. She told me too much, and the relationship was ruined. Yeah, so the story from this book about the hairdresser reminded me of that, and I thought, I mean, that's what I've always known, but I didn't think about it as the you know, the wall of politeness that exists between us. And then I started thinking about YouTubers and just people online, you know, like people on Facebook, like my friends on Facebook. Some of them are YouTubers. They get on and they wish their wives happy birthday and say, I love you, honey, to their wives on Facebook or in a video, or kiss each other in a video. And I'm like, well, Barton Kennedy, no, she just felt embarrassed that she had told me too much. She had given me too much information. That's all. The wall of politeness is a Japanese cultural thing for sure. Yeah, of course, don't you think? But it's also an American thing. It's also a Western thing, you know? Sometimes, you know, we say too much information, or TMI, right? We say that because it happens. Sometimes you say too much. And I think that the YouTubers also, some of them cross the line, and they create, that's what cringe is. It's a kind of, okay, that's too much. I don't really need to see that. I don't get anything out of that. You know, and what Ryan Boundless is doing is getting women to talk about their sexual activity on camera. I think it's sad and cringy, and you know, I don't see how that helped anything at all. You know, except maybe get haters to leave shitty comments on his videos. But is that really the way you want attention? You know, wouldn't you rather inspire someone than that? So I started thinking about that, because I tell you guys as much as I can, and I don't lie. But I mean, there are some things I keep to myself. I don't tell you where I work, for example, because that's just stupid. I don't tell you the different ways I make money, because, you know, you might try to fuck with that. And I don't tell you so much about my feelings towards my wife, or about my wife, because I feel that would devalue that. So I don't go on Facebook. On my wife and I had an anniversary a few months ago, and I didn't go on Facebook and tell anybody. I think once, like 3 years ago, I said my anniversary, and my wife's anniversary, and our anniversary is coming. My wedding anniversary is coming up, and I'm not going to mention it. Oh yeah, you know what it was? It was somehow public on Facebook. I didn't know that. You know how Facebook publishes shit. Hey, why don't you go tell somebody it's, you know, happy birthday, whatever. And somehow that had happened about our anniversary, and I was like, really, that was not cool for me, to people to tell me, hey, happy anniversary. Like, that's not for you. That's for us. That's for us, man. Okay. Yeah. So that bothered me. So after that, I think I erased it, I guess, so nobody could see it anymore. So nobody knows when it is now. But if you do, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's just that I don't really want to hear your message on our anniversary. It's not for you. It's for us. And honestly, I don't know why other people don't think that way. But then I started thinking about what other cringy things are. There's a guy that comes on these videos sometimes. He's very religious. He's a very smart guy. I enjoy his comments half the time. And half the time he's what I consider cringy because he's pretty homophobic, some of the comments he makes. But then I was thinking about my views about religion, his religion. He's a Catholic, and I'm a failed Catholic, I guess you could call me. But I guess everyone has lines about things that they don't want to hear about. Oh, the J-Vlog. Why? Well, here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just saying why do it? Why would you want to do that? I mean, don't you want to keep something beautiful? No, home counties. I have not seen H hiding in my room at all. The last thing I saw from him was he was in England, and he had just gotten divorced or whatever. And now I hear from comments that he's back. He's not divorced anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not really interested. I just think the way his need for attention is. Yeah. Hey, Jason Barsamian. Yeah. I don't care. I don't fucking want to know about Daniel. That's not the point of this video. This point of this video is that sometimes I think people tell too much and it ruins it's impolite. You know what I mean? It's impolite. You know what? You know who I like very much? Radri. I don't know if Radri's still watching. Radri is a nice guy, friendly guy, but he keeps a slight distance. Almost too much. Like once I saw him at a Matsuri, and he just waved and kept walking. I was like, dude, come over and say hello, have a beer, whatever. Yeah. So I think it's good to keep a certain, what they say, good fences make good neighbors, right? Shuffle play. I think mentioning relationships or love life, yeah, you can mention it, but I don't think, this is what I'm saying. I don't think you should go on YouTube to wish your wife a happy birthday or a happy anniversary, or on Facebook. She lived with your wife. Just turn to her and love her and kiss her and do whatever the fuck you want. But I don't think you have to share that. I mean, don't you think that devalues the whole relationship? I mean, why do you have to show everybody that shit? Hello, Chris Wilson. I just don't get it. I mean, but again, these are my morals and my judgments, right? I think some things are just silly. Another thing I don't like, and something that's made me stay away from other YouTubers, is when I know that they're lying about something. And I'm going to talk about this more in the future. I'm not ready for it now, but there's another YouTuber who, from what I understand, has created this great lie about. But I mean, I understand a lot of us get on camera and like we want to brag and show how great our lives are. And look at this Ferrari that I rented. I'm going to say it's mine. Like even 50 Cent did that. Apparently, he rents jewelry and then shows it off. It's not even his, right? Yeah, Winterest 27. I mean, that's kind of cute, but it's good. I think it's okay if you're a kid, but if you really love someone, if I on Valentine's Day, you know what? On Valentine's Day, when I really liked a girl, I'd give her a special secret present, and I'd give everyone else that stupid card they give everybody. Oh, Aji Marikan, very good point. So, reading this book again, she was talking about how, personal columns, advice, people who give you advice on those personal, dear Agatha, what's the, I can't remember the name. Dear so-and-so. What's the name of the big advice woman that used to, starts with an A? dear, give me good advice, dear. I forgot her name. Anyway, they have these advice. Dear Martha, no. Well, I don't know that. I don't know the Dear Martha one, but there used to be one when I was young. Dear Abby, thank you, Dear Abby. That's what it was. So Dear Abby, on those types of advice columns, would always say the best policy is honesty, right? If you want a relationship to progress and to be good, you have to be honest from the very beginning. That's true, I guess, but there's no need to say some things early in the relationship. There's something you have to learn. Ann Landers, thank you. Bradley, how you doing, man? I was just talking about you. Did you hear me complimenting you? I hope so. There's our friend Radri, who keeps a very polite distance from me that makes me respect him even more. Anyway, and he's well read too. I respect that. What was I saying? Yes, you have to know when to let out that information. So she gives an example about her friend who had a first date, and on the first date, the guy tells her that he has a vasectomy. Dude, I was just talking about how I like you, and you don't give out too much information about your life, so you're not annoying. Some people do. Like some people just. Yeah. So what Aji Marika was saying about you wouldn't walk down the street and tell strangers personal stuff either. But see, the funny thing about being an English teacher, and I've noticed this, is that in Japan, a lot of Japanese students have found me to be a very they consider me a welcome reciprocal is that the word? No, recipient for their secrets. So I've had women in class tell me, I really want to divorce my husband, or things like that, and things that you wouldn't normally say. But for some reason, because it's in English and it's an English class, and they know I don't know any of their friends, they feel relieved to be able to let that out. That's maybe a special case, but I think they understand and they trust me enough that I would never abuse that information. I could call their husband and say, "Did you know your wife wants to get a divorce?" I could do that, but of course I would never do that. But I think in a regular society where you meet new people, like you have like I said in the book, you have a first date, and then you tell them on the first date, for example, this is not me, but by the way, I have a vasectomy. Is that going to be okay? Can we move forward with this relationship, or are you going to need children later in this relationship, if this relationship evolves? So maybe we should just get that out of the way. I'm an armchair shrink. I think the J vlog says, I think it's in this instance I will disagree with you. It is up to us to define what a vlog is. For some of us it is a diary, for others it's what's happening. Yes, J vlog, but what exactly are you disagreeing with? Do you think you should get on? No worries, big vlog. Do you think you should get on your video and wish your wife happy birthday and happy anniversary? I don't know. If you don't care who watches your thing at all, yeah, do whatever the hell you want. But if you're trying to communicate, like for me, you guys, I've missed you guys, and I've been wanting to make these videos. Today I'm getting back on the horse because tomorrow's October 1st, and god damn it, I want to start making videos again because I miss talking to you guys. You are like my friend. And to be honest, I don't have time for friends right now. I don't. When you're married and 2 kids and you got jobs and you need to pay the bills, I don't have time for friends in real life. So you guys are more convenient because I can just talk to you and turn you on and off whenever I want. But I do like sharing, and I do like sharing things with people. And you guys I see as one collective big friend. Wikipedia, Emily. Hey, Wikipedia, there's someone. Let's see, here's an example of something. Shilling can be a YouTube prompt too. Yeah, that's right. Asian movie enthusiast talking about shilling can be cringy. What is cringy? See, that's the other point I was saying. What is cringy? Like for you, for a lot of you, you might say that Ryan Boundless talking about his sexual exploits with women in different videos and having them all say things like, "Oh, I really enjoyed the way you did this to me, did this for me," it's cringy. Yeah, like good. I'll be completely honest. Maybe if Ryan Boundless were a little more attractive, that might work. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just putting that up. But I gotta tell you, those videos that he put out, I was like, I felt sorry for the girls, and so I felt sorry for him, and I felt sorry for any future children he might have. But then everyone has a cringe level. Like I don't like. Maybe some people find my anti-Trump stance cringy for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, Wikipedia. He was in Africa and he's filming all these women that he had sex with and then getting them to say how great he was on camera. Why would you want to do that? I mean, and the other thing about that is that those videos are stuck there forever. Do they even have like internet access in Africa? I don't know. I mean, is that racist for me to even suggest that? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I find no problem with open discussion of sexual exploits if there's something to it. If you make a video about it, you know what? Okay, this is what I was looking for. I was Googling, this is a true story. I was Googling kimono, Japanese, and translation. And I was trying to find a video about Jason Horton. Okay, that's fair. I was trying to find Ryan did Japanese AV a long time ago. Really? Oh my God, I do not want to see that. Well, then there's a different line. There's definitely a different line for him. If he did Japanese AV. Wow. Wow, that's shocking. Okay. Well, I thought he was I don't even know what to say. Well, let's back up. I completely forgot what I was going to say. Someone told me what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Like I can't rewind this video, man. People find different things cringy. That's what I'm saying, right? Now, that's very interesting. I'll give you. Oh yeah, kimono. So I was looking for kimono, Japanese, and translation because I was looking for a translated video of a woman putting on a kimono and how to do it, because there was this thing on Japan Times about how kimono can be put on in 3 minutes, and other people are like, that's blasphemy. You cannot put on a kimono in 3 minutes. And I came across this video. I think she was, I don't remember now, it was a long time ago. I think she was, she spoke English very well, but she was talking about, I don't want to say anything really vulgar in this video. She was talking about backdoor entrance and how to do that, how to access the back door for the first time, and how to start having that kind of activity. And it was actually very educational. Like she was sitting there, pretty much, I suppose, I don't remember exactly, but I think she was nude, and she was talking about it. But it was all like she was really, explaining it in a very helpful way. And I was like, no, wow, this is almost like some TED Talk or something. I was so surprised that she was so eloquent about and actually just helpful. And she was apparently addressing women. Yeah, it was a woman talking to women about how to get started if you want your man to knock on your back door, so to speak. So that was weird. So yeah, anyway, going back to Big Blob, was it? Big Blob? Someone who said, I haven't seen it, but I find no problem with open discussion of sexual exploits. See, that's fine. But, if you just get a woman to come on camera and kiss you on the lips and say, "Oh, I really like how you make me feel," there's that I feel like I'm butting into a personal moment that I really don't want to be a part of. And I'll give you another example of that, of sharing too much. Okay, and this is just my opinion. Many years ago, there's a woman on YouTube. I don't know if she's still there. I assume she is. I don't know. She's a Canadian blonde woman living in Fukuoka. She was very, very popular at the time. I've met her a couple times, but her YouTube was overly. She just told too much information on her. I'm not her YouTube, her Twitter, about about her period, or how she thought maybe her boyfriend was gay. No, not kind of. A woman. I'm not gonna. Don't ask me. It doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about who it is. That's not the point. The point is this YouTuber, who's a very popular YouTuber from Canada, but not Canadian, lived in Fukuoka. That's all I'm going to tell you. She talked too much on Twitter about her personal life, and it was uncomfortable for me. I didn't want to hear about her periods or her suspicions that her boyfriend is gay. So I just stopped following her. It just became uncomfortable. I felt like I had accidentally, even though she was offering it all, I had accidentally stumbled into her diary, and it was just gross. I didn't want to hear about it. So I stopped following her. That's the point. So sometimes I think, too much information is a bad thing. And it's not a sign of honesty. You don't have to tell us everything to be an honest person. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to tell us everything. Keep something to yourself. Keep your secrets. Have some secrets for yourself. That's okay, man. Did you know Gary did a jab video? No, I did not know. Really, Jason? Really? Oh my God. Raindrop, that's a completely different subject. Yeah, you don't get any points for that. That's just silly. Ladies and normies have an announcement to make. What? I don't understand what that means. Anyway, that's one thing. What else would I want to talk about regarding that? Yeah, so keep some information to yourself. That's what I wanted to tell you. That's one thing. I have been reading books again for the first time. You've told us a bunch about your relationships. I never felt it was inappropriate. Yeah, I mean, there's no point. I mean, I've told you, but the thing you should take away from my relationship is I played around too much, and it hurt my soul. My soul was damaged personally. Oh yes. So speaking of the AV stuff, this is my life in a summary. I came to Japan. I fell in love. I got heartbroken. I was extremely depressed and heartbroken for many years, and could not have a proper relationship for many, many years until I met my wife. But during that time, I played too much, and it was harmful to my soul. And I would never recommend that to anybody. Okay. Though most men will say, "Oh, cool, dude, yay, you're a stud," kind of crap. But I've never found it anything to be proud of. Okay. Wikipedia, yeah. Well, see, here's the thing, Wikipedia, Emily. Should I say it's Emily? I don't know. Sorry. You know the expression "whisper sweet nothings into my ear"? I think it's wonderful if a woman tells you something really pervy in your ear. Like, "I love the way you do XXXXX to me. I love the way blah, 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 blah." Whatever you want to say, whatever she's going to say. That's wonderful. And that's beautiful. It's not even dirty anymore. It's just sexy and exhilarating. But when it's on camera, when you kind of force it, when you turn on the camera and say, "Tell everybody how great I am in bed," I just feel sad for both of you. That's all. So the other thing I want to talk about that I thought was interesting, is that, you know, people, let me ask you in the comments, everyone answer if you can, okay? How many people have read a book this year, even this year? Just one book. That's all. I'll keep the bar pretty low. Have you read one book that by yourself, not because you had to for school? How many people have have read at least one book this year? What do you call asking a woman for the time in public? I don't know. I don't know, Raindrop. I feel it's not going to be. Yes, I have. Someone tell me no. If it's no, say no. Okay, no, Timothy, no. Okay, good, Patrick, good. Isaac had some more Spanish. Wow, sure, some Spanish. Okay, I have three going on 4. Good. Yeah, 3 going on 4. Okay. Who is this book? Over 30 so far. Wow, impressed. Yes. Okay. So I came to Japan in 1992. My first audiobooks don't count. Sorry. Yeah, they don't count. Yeah, my first year in Japan, I read 32 books. Okay. Okay, Wikipedia, impressive. That's why you are a sexy woman. And I say that with the utmost respect. I do. Yes. That's sexy. People who read books are sexy. Yes, they count. No, they don't count. You got to read them. You can't just listen to them. Because because you have to process the words. And because when you read something, the intonation of how you read it changes depending on the person. You have to read it until you get it. Someone just reads it to you. Who knows if he got it? You just keeps going. Well, anyway, that's, you know. My question was read, not listen. How about that? Okay. Let's make it simple. Did you read a book or did you listen to a book? I think listening to books is also useful too, but it's not the same. When you process them, well, look, you process a book, that's true. You listen to it. Yeah, not so sexy now, Wikipedia. I take it back. You're semi-sexy at best. Okay. Yeah, Radry, picture books don't count either. Hungry Caterpillar does not count. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I love you, but. Yeah, it activates your, yeah, good. So I've been reading again recently, and it gives me a big intellectual erection. It does. It's an intellectual erection, so you shouldn't be offended. I'm like, yeah, I read a book. Oh, I learned something. Oh, this is making me think. You know, it's different. So I'm reading this, What We Are the Stories We Tell, which is a collection of short stories I think it's by women only. Yeah, the best short stories by North American women since 1945. My sister gave it to me. My sister's a woman. And I read Why Manners Matter, which is like probably the most boring subject you could think about. And but you know what? I'll be honest. I'm embarrassed because when I first came to Japan, my first year, I read 32 books. I mean, now I've read. Look, it's like I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking at the watch that doesn't exist. It's October, and I've only read 2 books. Not even 2 books. I'm 1.5. So, demonetized. Stinky Cheese Man never gets sold. That's pretty cool. So I'm a big literature. What do you call it? Snob. You know, Kindle or print. I like books. Yeah. Ajimari-kan, by the way, for those of you who are interested, has a channel that's a very spiritual channel. He does tarot card readings and stuff about stones and stuff that I'm honestly not into. But a lot of it is basically improve your life. So if you're interested in improving your life and you want some advice, Ajimari-kan, and he's a really cool guy. I've met the guy. actually online and Skype only. I think we just Skyped together a couple of times. Yeah, we've never met in real life, but cool guy, good artist. And if you're interested in stones and tarot cards, check out his channel. Foobot 3000. So no, Kitty City Kevin, no. They were real books. Like most of them were Japanese novels the first year. They were all fiction the first year. 50 after 50 is book, yeah, I'd buy that ebook. No. Well, you can only see, I look great. I look great. This, as long as you don't see the belly. There's nothing you can do about the belly, man. Yukio Mishima, yes. Yukio Mishima, I read a lot of him. Somerset Mom was my favorite for years. Yeah. Anyway. I've read everything Somerset Mom has ever written, as far as I know. I mean, maybe there's something out that I don't know about. Yeah, self-improvement. If you're interested in self-improvement, Ajimari-kan. That's also what I've been doing on YouTube recently. I haven't watched other YouTubers very much. I've been watching a lot of self-help videos. Like that Charisma channel, seems pretty good. For comedy, I'm watching Ryan George. I think that's his name. Somerset Mom is amazing. How long can you sustain your reading sessions, time per session before you put the book down? In the old days, I would read until I just couldn't keep my eyes awake. But these days, I put the book down when my kids call and when my wife calls. So, things like that. How long have we been on here? 52 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I will not be. Yeah, don't do that. Sam Vakanin's channel. I don't know about that. Mishima swore I need a telephone book to put me. Do they still make telephone books? So listen, I'm done with this. So you know what? Let's go into bonus points. Let's go into bonus points. Okay. I should save this for another video, but there's other things I want to talk about. Oh, you know what? I found out who his name is Aaron Carter, the guy who got the tattoo on his face. I had no idea who this guy was. I still don't really know who he is. Wikipedia, I've been thinking about that. You're the only person who's ever said you'd be interested in buying my biography. That tastes terrible after this. This is the bitter. Well, this is the bitter citrus. Bitter citrus. Let's try this. Oh, okay. That's tasting a little bit better. Richard Copeland. Oh, wow. Is that the guy from Richard Copeland? Is that the guy from The Police, the drummer? Hey, Cole Keto. Your biography better have lots of pictures. Do you know any German books to buy? No, I don't even know why that's that's Stuart Copeland. Sorry, thank you. Thank you. I thought that was something wrong. Tech Lead channel, no. What is that about? Oh, flying to Hawaii. Cool, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, you did. Hawaii's great. I love Hawaii. My wife wants to retire in Hawaii, or wants us to retire in Hawaii. So we'll see how that happens, how that works. I'll make a lot more money before that. I do have a few videos that I've recorded that I have not put up yet. I had some bad news. My GoPro died. Very sad about this. My GoPro died when I was in America. I don't know why. I mean, I put it in the water. I can't figure out the what do you call it? Guarantee crap on it. I don't know how to deal with that. So I really shouldn't spend another $400 for another GoPro. And tomorrow the GoPro 8 comes out. So it's a great camera. I really enjoyed it. But the GoPro 8 comes out tomorrow, so I'm really torn about what to do with that. So whiskey, yeah. Okay. Chivas Regal. Got some Chivas, a little bit Chivas left. The GoPro 8 comes out tomorrow. Let's see what's on Amazon. GoPro Hero. Is it going to be Hero 8? What's it called? What's the name? No, it's not out yet. But the Hero 7 is out for only $320 now. I paid $400 for it. 361X. Oh, that's a nice one too. Yeah. Ajimarikan, what island do you live on? Are you on the Big Island, or I usually go to Honolulu? I got an annoying thing I want to talk about, but I don't know. So let me ask you guys. I'll tell you. Maybe you can help me with this. Where was the Ajimarikan? I'm waiting for his answer. Is it in morning now? No, it's not even midnight yet. Anthony Otero. I'm in Japan. It's not even midnight yet. Is it cringy? Caroline. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, thank you, Jblog. Jblog, I think is in Osaka, maybe. Left-wing lunacy. Well, extreme left-wing, extreme right-wing are both crazy. Danger play. Oh, dude, thank you. Cheers for you. Cheers for the red value. By the way, red value, congratulations on your video about Japanese cities. Did very well. It's a good video. Actually, the red value and I, he came to Japan and just a few weeks ago, and we did a great video just walking around. I haven't put it up yet, man. I'm sorry. I've just been so busy. I've been cleaning out. I've got like 5 hard drives connected to this new computer. I've just been cleaning out the old hard drives. You want to talk politics? I really don't think. Yeah, my birthday was in September. 9/11, September 11th. A few years ago, I used to get lots of answers. I mean, not congratulations messages. I don't anymore, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Oh, you know what I can do? Check this out. Hey, red value, stick it out. Thanks, man. I want to show you something pretty funny, dude. I got something funny to show you. Where the hell is it? Oh man, just a minute, dude. Hold on, red value. How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't know how to do this. God damn this thing. How do I show the screen? Oh. Huh? I'm trying to figure out this. Remove from, no, not that. Oh, I click this, and then click this. No. Oh, here we go. Share screen. There we go. Gotcha. Application window. There we go. Okay, check that out. That's me in the red value and Sunwolf, the guy obsessed with wolves. Look at that. Yeah. How do you like that? Great haircut. That was a great haircut. That's coming soon, man. That was a fun time. You know, I've made some really good friends through the ASMR channel. Real life friends. They're really nice people. Where's Weber? Okay, Caroline. Is this Caroline from my old from my Patreon, or is this a different Caroline? Who did 9/11? No, it wasn't Mossad, man. Danger in play. Shut up. We're not interested in conspiracy theories, okay? Oh, cool. Well, where are you studying Japanese? What country? What country are you in? Sun Wolf loves, what do you call it? He loves wolves. So, hey man, Anthony Payne, good to see you. We're interested in socialism. You mean we are? How's the watch repair guy? Oh, yeah, he's doing fine. He's taking. You didn't. Did you see the video about that? Yeah, he's doing fine. He's I got to bring my watch to him. He's gonna repair it for free. He said, I'm not gonna let him do it for free. I'll offer him something. I'll ask him for the discount. I did save his life. I mean, is Sunwolf a furry? No, I don't know any furries. I can't understand. I don't really understand that really furries out there. All right. Hey Tomo L, I'm curious. You got my curiosity. What other YouTuber did you have an affair with? Who's your second YouTube boyfriend? Do you want to tell us that? I mean, you said you had another. You just broke up with another YouTube boyfriend. Who was number 2? Let me know. Who was your second YouTube boyfriend? Is she going to tell us? Tomomi is sexy. Other things I mentioned, but I should probably get to bed. I'm gonna hit the gym tomorrow early, so better do that. But I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. If anyone has any questions about anything, I'd be happy to stick around and answer some questions. There is something that I'm really annoyed about, but well, I'll give you this last question. What's going on with? Does anyone know anything about Tokyo Creative? Songwriter for your channel, Gary? I don't know who that is. Gary what? Just a minute. Let me look it up. I'm done. I booked my trip. I will DM you the details. Yeah, please do. It'll force Tomoko to meet us. So I've heard, and does anyone know what's happening with Tokyo Creative? Gary, who's Gary? No, I heard something about the one of the top guys moving to South Korea, but I don't have any information. And I don't watch the channel, so I have a few theme songs, Strawman. I have a few, so let's see, music. Yeah, but there's nothing about Gary. Which one? The stream is out of sync. Oh, you're right. I think you're right. The stream is out of sync. Holiday on the 14th. What day is the 14th? Danger in play. Could you, yeah, JVlog. I never have any plans because my plans are all occupied by my children. Is that a national holiday, the 14th? I don't know if I'm doing anything at all. Let me check. Just a minute. Looking at my phone here. As far as I know, I don't think I have anything so far. Who knows? Hiko, yeah, I called him a couple days ago, but he didn't return my calls. I think he's out of town. Okay. Where is Balder Blitz? Balder Berlitz boy. You mean the troll? I don't know. He's a troll. Who cares? It's midnight now. It's midnight. We're in October now, which means in October, I'm going to ramp up the YouTubing, editing, and other videos, including haircut videos. I'll contact Hiko Simon and we'll get something out. Why? That's a good question, Danger in Play. You finally asked a good question. You asked most of your questions so far have been stupid or annoying. That's a good question. Probably because Japan has only one race, so it's not seen as nationalistic so much. I mean, it's basically one race, except for like 1%. Timothy Messer? Who are you talking about? I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing, but he has mentioned that he wants to branch the channel out to other countries, even the U.S. I asked about this, but no answer. I don't know who he's talking about. Who's Timothy Messenger? Oh, Chris O'Connor? Oh, yeah. He'll never answer you. 10% tax starting tomorrow. That's true. Yeah. So no big deal. 2% more. So what? Who cares? I've met Chris O'Connor a few times. He never really looks you in the eye. Anyway. Well, Melanie Rose, I've been good. Oh, I'll give you some bullshit information. Okay, check this out. Oh my God. See that? That's a kettlebell. Okay? That's a kettlebell. Yes? 2% is really huge, actually. Well, I don't care about it. I'm not worrying about it too much. Cold keto, it's no big deal. Just look at Tokyo. He's a big boy and got no issues to get laid in Japan. Sometimes only comes the question of if he's a sumo. Really? Yeah. Raindrop says, Victor, in that case, would you say Japanese people are simply proud of the race and not racist? Does this mean there's nothing wrong in being proud of your own race? I think being proud of your own race is stupid because you were born that way. You did nothing to deserve to be whatever race you are. So that's just a ridiculous reason to be proud. And your nationality as well, basically. Unless you fought to become your nationality, but most of the time. I think it's a simplistic, how about this? Who are you? Who are you? Are you your race? If that's who you are, then I feel sorry for you. That's all. You're just your race. I'm not my race. I'm technically Hispanic, but I'm not my race at all. I'm just fucking Victor, man. Being proud of your race or nationality can easily cross into risky territory. Yeah, I have no reason to be proud of my race. However, I will be the first to admit that many Japanese are very proud. You know what they say? They're happy. This is what they say. I'm so happy I was born Japanese. Okay? And the reason they say that is because when they say that, I'm not the reason, but when they say that, they're like eating something really delicious. They'll be like eating sushi. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I was born Japanese because the fucking sushi is so delicious. Yeah, the red value, but 2%. It's not that much more. Just save a little money. Don't eat on onigiri. White genocide. That's just look. The truth is, whites are going to disappear in like 40 or 50 years. I wouldn't say it's genocide. It's just life, man. It's fucking, who cares? What's special? What's going to disappear if a white person disappears? They'll still be there. They'll still be there. They just won't be white. They'll be mixed into some other race. It's not like humanity will, lose everything. I mean, historically, you can completely argue, well, whites have advanced, civilization because of A, B, and C, and you can make that argument. But there have been other races that have advanced it in some ways as well. You could argue the whites have done it more still, but just because pure whites, blue eyes, and blonde hair will disappear doesn't mean that humanity is doomed. Anyway, but I will Guy-Zilla, I will say that Japanese do not separate culture, race, and nation very much. Do not separate? Yeah, you're right. That's all together. Culture, race, and nation are pretty much one thing. I will tell you that I'm not very empathetic to, whites who fear white genocide. I mean, I don't care. Well, here's something funny I'll tell you. In my family, I have one brother and two sisters, and I think most of my family thinks they're white. But growing up, I was always called the spig, the wetback, the Mexican. The red value. Okay, well, that sounds interesting. I'm not really sure what that's about, but sales tax is just 1% higher in Austria, but food prices are more than 10% higher. That's screwed up. But those are two different countries. This is all going to be in Japan, so I think everyone will adjust. I mean, here's the thing: the Japanese tax was super low for so many years. Like when I first came here, I think it was like 4%. And at that time, I think New York City was already 8%. So, yeah. Maggot Moon. Yeah, so when I was younger, I would get called out more. Now, as I get a little bit older, and maybe I stay out of the sun a little bit more, I don't get this so much. But most people, when I was younger, I was like, you're a spig, you're a wetback, you're Mexican, it's never bothered me. I'm like, well, whatever you need to say to make yourself feel better. I'm not really concerned with those slurs at all. So, anyway. Sorry, Stroman. Did you wear a hairnet and throw gang signs? No, I'm not even sure what a gang. Oh, I did learn a gang sign the other day. This is West Coast, I think. West Coast, and I think I forgot what East Coast is, but tax in Canada is 13%. Used to be 15%. Really, 15%? That's a lot, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Taxes. Yeah, taxes are going up tomorrow. So the company that I own, my what's it called? Accountant. I couldn't remember. My accountant said, you got to tell me how much your transportation is going to go up so we can write that off. Canada sucks, really? Sweden is 25%? Hiki, I've seen the food prices in Canada. It seems unreal to me. Really? Expensive? Maggot Moon, you think it's expensive? You know what? One cucumber costs 100 yen, $1 in Japan, basically. Really? 7%? I don't even know. My parents live in Florida, and I visit, every year, but I don't even pay attention. It is what it is. I don't really worry about it too much. Really? That's cheap? Okay, how about this? A melon or a nice watermelon or a melon in Japan will cost you $100. Beat that. You know what I usually measure? How much does a beer cost in your country? One can of beer. In Japan, it costs $2. In like Thailand, it's like 25 cents. How much is a beer? How much is a beer in your country? Everyone answer. Tell me the country. Say the country and the price. In US. So in Japan, roughly, one beer. Japan. I'll start it off. Japan. I'll say one beer. Japan. $2. Okay, there we go. 167. See, 330 in Australia. That's crazy. 4 hours in the hospital for triage. Straws cheap. Mexico? Oh, in a restaurant. No, peanut steak. I'm sorry, I should have said in a supermarket. In a restaurant, it's like $8 here, $7. No, $6. $150. That's so cheap. Sweden, $1. That's cheap. Rufus von Pierre. Fuck you. There's people who have no manners. Like, why would you say something so rude? I almost forgot you existed. Why would you be a dick? You're a dick. Rufus von Pierre, you're a dick. Are you happy? Are you happy being a dick? Is your dick hard now being a dick? Oh, I'm a dick. I got some attention. Fuck you. Maggot Moon, Victor, when do you think the liberal left wing Justin Trudeau will stop? When do you think the liberal left wing Justin Trudeau will stop worrying? He stopped. He stopped. My family's good. That's just a dick. Rufus, that's a dick thing to say. You guys have no fucking, there's no reason to say something. You know what I hate getting in the comments? I used to watch you all the time. Thank you. It's like saying, would you want your girlfriend to say, I used to love you? No. That's just a dick thing to say. Just say, nice to see you again. That's all you have to fucking say. Nagano, yes, I've been with Nagano. I've been to Nagano. I've been everywhere in Nagano. Back in the day before I was married. $10 for a beer? Oh my god. Well, actually, Nagoya's about the same. Rufus, you apologize. You were forgiven. I forgive you. Forget about it. Cheers. Yes, yeah, Savvy Symbiont. I've been eating pretty light, so I can, especially today. I knew I was going to do this. I was hoping to do this live tonight, so I didn't have much of a dinner. What did I have? I had a very small bowl of spaghetti. SNS, that is a great answer. I love that. I don't drink any more. I don't drink any less. I love that. Dude, cheers, cheers. I'm going to drink the good stuff for you. This is for SNS for making it clever. The good stuff. The Chivas Regal only bought in Japan stuff. Fubar. Akihabara. A week. To have fun, I would say have 50,000. See, you know what? V says, I don't drink because I'd rather eat bread. I don't eat bread because I'd rather drink. That's true. The Knight of Siconia, Victoruni is getting Drunkaluni. You are correct. Hey, I saw David Schwimmer on the last week tonight show, and wow, he looks bad. People look bad when they get older. I guess I look better when I was younger. I don't know. I kind of like my face. I'm fine. 50,000 yen. No, about $500. Fubar. Not $50,000. Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty conservative. I think you could actually, if you have a lot of fun, you could easily go double that. So, but 50,000, you could have a decent, good time. Japan, 30% for health for those under 60. That is doctor medicines. What are you talking about, J-Vlog? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think you age. You know what? Here's the thing. I feel strong and healthy, but the joints are starting to give. The joints are starting to bug me. I tell you. That's true. The joints are starting to creak a little bit. Yeah, I got a little gray in there. But I'm actually the strongest I've ever been. I work out. I do 80 kilograms bench press. That's my workout now. I do 40 reps of 80 kilograms, and that pretty much kills me. And my wrists, where I don't, my muscles don't hurt, but my wrists hurt. My wrists hurt when I do that. My wrists hurt. My joints hurt. So V says chiropractors are like fake doctors, and my father says the same thing. Anyway, nobody has any questions. What do you guys think? Let me ask you. Do stairs suck for you? No, I'm okay with stairs. Let me ask you. Do Robert Downey Jr.? Yes. Chisaku. Many people have said that. Actually, many people have said I look like Ronald. Yeah, I get that's the number one thing I get. Number two is the guy from The Fly. What's his name? God damn it, I forgot his name. What's the guy? The guy from The Fly. The movie The Fly. The guy from Jurassic Park. I forgot his name suddenly. The Knight of Sidonia. How did you break both of them? Jeff Goldblum, yes. I get that and Jeff Goldblum because of the nose. Yeah. That's a Jeff Goldblum nose. Jason Alexander, I've never had that before. He's bald. But that's a funny, I guess you're trying to insult me. That's a funny one. Well, I have collected so much video in the last few weeks. Unrested, no. I contacted him a few months ago, and I said, the guy from Thor Ragnarok? Yeah, exactly. Red Rally, yes. So, Unrested, I really like. He's a great guy. I like him very much. He makes these. I haven't seen his videos in a while. The last videos I saw of his were like political weird videos. And they were kind of like conspiracy, borderline, nutty kind of videos. But I emailed him and I said, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's cool. That guy's cool. Charlotte, I used to talk to Charlotte. Someone told me she made a video recently declaring she didn't even know who I was. I don't know if that video exists, but someone told me that existed. Someone said, Charlotte made a video saying she doesn't know who you are. Yes, my birthday is actually 9/11. I got nothing against Charlotte. She's fine. Is she a vegan still? I don't know. I made a T-shirt that says I'm not a vegan. Not a vegan. Oh, Mariah Carey. That's silly. I've met Charlotte like 2 or 3 times in person. At least 3 times. Yeah. Tim Pool, political YouTube. I don't know who that is. Jeff Goldman. Anyway, if Charlotte actually said she doesn't know me, then she's silly. I'm not even gonna say she's a bitch, but I mean that's borderline like weird bitch territory. But whatever, I don't care. I mean, I don't care if she wants to pretend we've never met before. Who cares? Hey, thanks, Kitty City Kevin. Hey, someone sent me anti-aging something or other, but who's Tim Pool? Is he the direct? Who's Tim Pool? Tim Pool. I'm gonna look him up right now. I look like Tim Pool? I don't look like that guy at all. Guys, journalist, disaffected liberal, commentator, filmmaker, skateboarder, musician. I currently live in Subsurnet. I don't know what that. He's big. Yeah, he doesn't look interesting to me at all. Does he have a YouTube? Does he make videos? Does he speak? So I started teaching some high school students at my school, and I thought to teach them better, I would pick out the best high school movies. And what do you think I picked was number 1? What was my favorite high school movie? Anyone know? Favorite high school? What's your favorite high school movie? Mean Girls? No. Fast Times? No. Battle Royale is pretty cool though. That's a good movie. 1980s Breakfast Club. Colin Campbell. You win. Colin Campbell. Yes. Breakfast Club. That's the best movie. What's number 2? What's number 2 best high school movie? Actually, number 2 is actually number 1, but people don't mention it. Come on. Number 2. Nobody's even mentioned it yet. I can't believe it. There's a better high school movie. Nobody knows? Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's a great movie. I actually have that right here, I think. Let me see. Do I have it? Oh no, I just have this one. Oh, I still got this bullshit space here. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Monty Python's Risky Business Period. Ferris Bueller. Yes, Fubar. That's it. Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller. Ferris Bueller. That's the best high school movie. Number two is Breakfast Club. Grease, no. Animal House, no. Those aren't high school movies. Those are college. That's different. Blues Brothers is not a high school movie, but it is a great movie. A great movie. Wonderful movie. Hey, I'm drunk. Woo. I gotta get to bed because tomorrow morning I gotta go and lift some. Oh, I forgot to tell you about this thing. So, Jesus Christ. I can't even lift it anymore. Oh my God. Okay, so here's 20 kilograms, which is about 40 pounds. I found this in the garbage. Do you believe that? Someone threw this away. And if you buy this, it's like $50, right? But it's brand new. It's like sparkling. Oh, there we go. Of course, my wife was like, "Why did you bring that home?" I was jogging and I found it. Someone threw it in the garbage. Wow, it was literally, and technically, it's illegal to take stuff out of garbage in Japan now. So Canada Jean is changing her channel to a gaming channel. I think that's crazy. I think her channel's dead. I think she fucked herself by becoming. You know what she did? She sent complaints to YouTube about 2 of my videos where she appears, where her hair is showing. And that's just stupid because she agreed, So one of them I just gave in quickly because I didn't want to fucking deal with her. But hey, by the way, before all of you leave, could you give the video a thumbs up? It's got 7 thumbs down now and 33 thumbs up, so it's not good. It'd be good for the ratings if you gave it a thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and fight her on the other videos because I think it's just silly what she's doing. She agreed to be in the videos, and later in life she wants to be a Muslim. That's fine. Now, if she personally emails me and contacts me and asks me to please take them down, I might, but I really don't think so. I think she's nuts, and there's only so much insanity you can take. You know what I mean? Is Kanajin still Muslim? I don't know. I don't watch her. I don't watch Kanajin. I don't watch most anybody, to be honest. I'm too busy. Someone asked me, there was someone on, someone on Instagram was complaining about their friends. And Annie L, you are the best vlogger. Thank you very much. Annie L, thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, she's just cringy. I work a big blog. I work out about 2 or 3 times a week. When you get older, you need more. I will tell you this: you need more time to repair. So I used to be able to work out every other day, but I think I've noticed that my bench press gets stronger if I wait like 3 days. Hey, Firewall, dude, long time no see, man. Old Comply to Firewall, dude. This is guy's classic YouTube. This guy used to make all the drama. We used to like fucking fight. This is for Firewall. A hardcore Chivas Regal whiskey. Is it whiskey? Is it whiskey? Scotch, yeah, whiskey. Make sure it's not bourbon. Right? Cheers. Yeah, she's crazy. I mean, I don't know if she's actually crazy or she's just playing it up, but she's nuts. Someone can ask for a takedown after the fact. Yeah, they can ask. JVlog, yeah, you're right. They can ask and you can deny it. And then YouTube will see the video. And if she's obviously in the video, she's obviously okay with the video. So I doubt they'll respect it, but who knows? Hey, Firewall, I'm just about to sign off, man. I've been on a long time. Been here drinking. But good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Are you married? Tell me something about you, man. I'm married now. I got 2 kids. Firewall, I met you back in the day when I was single. And Miss Becky Taylor, yeah, she's probably crazy. You know, it's sad because how much can you put up with when someone's just crazy? I don't know. If she's crazy, then shouldn't we just leave her alone? Just let her be crazy? I mean, do you talk to like crazy people on the street? I don't. I just ignore them. The Knight of Sidonia, what is the molar mass of Fe? I have no idea what that question even means. I think Fe is a symbol, a chemical symbol for iron, but I don't know why you would be asking me that. Would you recommend marrying a Japanese lady? All right, Firewall. Well, you know, you're an attractive man. I mean, you know, you weren't like obviously, you don't have any like obvious birth defects, so you got a chance, man. You seemed articulate on camera, so don't give up. I mean, if you want love, if you want that, and if not, that's fine. If you're happy, fine. That's all. That's all. So some of my friends told me I would get in a lot of fights if I wore t-shirts or something. Fubar, nobody cares if you wear a Godzilla t-shirt. The J Vlog says, would you recommend marrying a Japanese lady? No, hell no. I don't know. It's a tough question. I don't like women who are overly affectionate. Like, I love you so much kind of crap. That kind of annoys me. Food for thought, is Charlotte as beautiful and amazing as she seems? If she seems beautiful and amazing to you, then I'm sure she will be in real life. I've met her a few times, and I just remember I met her a few times. She's a nice girl, you know. I'm not saying anything negative about her. I will tell you something. Emily, who's in the chat, is she still in the chat? I met her for the first time, and I thought she was like a hot Charla. I was like, who's this girl? She looks like a hot Charla. Is it Charla? And I realized it wasn't Charla. Hey, Ian McFly. Good day from Osaka. Osaka's a great city. Emily. Yeah, the first time I saw you, I thought, is it Charla? Did I call you? I don't think I called you Charla, did I? I hope. Japanese women are beautiful. Look, women are beautiful in general. Whatever is different, you know, here's the thing. Richard Copeland Japanese women are beautiful. Women from different cultures will find, men from different cultures will find women from different cultures beautiful. Ian McFly, I'm getting married. Are you serious, Ian McFly? You must be joking, right? Really? Where, Ian? Where? Really? Where? In Nagoya? Ian? Ian, congratulations. But where? Where are you getting married? Gai deska. What does gai deska mean? David Dale. What is gai deska? Higashi Yodogan. Oh, I don't know that area. Okay, hey, well, congratulations, man. What's your name on Tumblr? I don't know. I have a Tumblr, but it's been years since I've accessed that. I think it's Give Me a Break, man. I'm not sure. But if you want to contact me personally, ask Give Me a Break, man at gmail.com. That's the way to go. Ah, Ravid Dio was trying to say gay. Diguma. What's a diguma? I don't know what diguma means either. What's a diguma? No. The further your cultural and interests are, the more distant you will be from your prospective wife will be. The J-Vlog makes some good points. It is difficult to establish a good relationship if your cultural interests are very different. Think about this. In America, so many people from the same culture get divorced, right? And they understand each other. So think about how much more difficult it would be for Japanese and anyone from a different culture to be married. Anyway, I gotta go, guys, because I gotta get up tomorrow and go to the gym, pump some iron. So. But thank you very much for hanging out with me. I hope to make many more videos starting October. I hope to be much more active, so please encourage me by commenting on the videos, etc. And thanks especially to where is he? First name here. The Red Value. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, talk to you guys later. Good night. Peace out. And one more shot for everybody. One more shot. One more shot of the good stuff. Starting tomorrow, gotta get serious. Cheers. Not tequila, but still good. Ah, that's good. That's good. Ah. All right, I'm ready. Good night, guys.